Okay, I am down $873 across only 2 trades. Guys, one was a bull flag pullback that went wrong, cost of doing business, I think, but we'll look at it in more detail. And the second one, I missed the exit indicator. I mean, I saw it, but I thought it was going to come back up. I guess I did the hoping and praying thing, and it rejected hard. So let's go over the trades. Got to deal with it head on, right? Okay. So the first one was CANF. I actually traded this on the 5-minute chart, which I rarely do. But it just looked really clean to me. And it was, the only stock that I wanted to trade that had news in the pre-market. I saw this bull flag pullback on, no, this is the 1 minute, sorry, on the 5-minute. So the 1 minute chart was a little choppy, but the 5-minute looked really good. It had a pullback, first pullback here. This was the second pullback, and the volume was going down. The candles were going down. I was going to take an entry right about here. Whoops. Right about here. This would have been my target, and this was my stop. Okay, right here. My stop was right here. So when the market opened, I waited for confirmation on this candle. I got in a little high, and it just rejected. And I sold. I got out like a little bit past the stop. Okay. So I do question, first of all, I don't really trade on the 5-minute that often, but I don't think that was the issue here. I do question whether I should have taken a trade in the first 5 minutes of the open. I was saying that if you watch the live stream, I was saying that. I was questioning that. I normally don't do that. So I think this was a good trade, but it rejected. But that volatility at the market open is a risk. And so it was a good bull flag pullback, but I think the timing of it right at the market open was probably the risk. And I probably shouldn't have taken it. But I don't think I did anything seriously wrong with the entry or the exit. I mean, the stock met all my criteria for stock selection. All the indicators were there. It's just that opening 5 minutes. And I would like to hear from you guys if you do trade in that first 5-minute window. Well, then of course it ended up recovering all the way back up here, but I'm the one that stopped out. So now I was pretty close to my max daily loss. I was like, this was at 148.30. So I technically could take another trade, right? I was questioning, should I take another trade? Because if I lose it, I'm definitely going to be over my max loss, right? Well, then our MRAM popped up, and I took this trade on the 1-minute chart. So here, it was pulling back here, right? This is where my entry was. This was my stop, and this was my profit. So my profit loss ratio was still good, but this is a big window. So I got in a little high here. I was kind of waiting for the volume to go up, and it just started to die out. And yes, the price, that's where the price hesitation was. But it hadn't reached even like halfway down to my stop. So I was like, I really thought it was going to go up. So I held on, and it actually hit break even here. Went a little bit above. I was like tiny green, and I considered selling. And this is where I should sort of, sorry, a little flustered. Second big red day in a row. Very disappointed. And this is where I should have sold when it hit break even because of the price hesitation and the fact that it wasn't making the move right away. Well, I didn't. I kind of thought, and this was a topping tail, which again should have been another indicator that it was time to get out. This is an indicator of a reversal, and what do you know? It did. and I tried to get out my stop. It missed my order. I canceled, and by the time I got in, I was at the bottom of this candle. So yeah, and that's where I'm at. So another big red day in a row. I mean, not only was I was before today, I was red on the month, but now it's just wiped out like a lot of my progress for this year. So I will be reducing my share size tomorrow to 100 shares until I get consistent again, and kind of get my feet under me. And hopefully April will be a new month. So as you can see, I took 2 red trades, and now I am really red on the month. I'm still green on the year, but this month was just honestly a bloodbath, and that is all in the last 2 days. Look at that. I have this daily stop loss in here for 500, but really it's 150 is what I put as my stop loss. And you can see that I went over it here. Here I hit it. Here I went over it. I think 500 is a little bit much. I don't know why I have it in there. I don't even know how I set that. How did I do that? Okay. So, yeah, I'm just like, I'm not going to say it was my worst month, but I had a really bad month in the fall, but I thought I had improved, and this is a real bummer. This really sets me back a lot. So I'm going to kind of bring things back to the drawing board, reduce my share size. I don't want to lose any more of my account. I don't want another big red day in a row. So I'm just going to like strip everything back down to the basics and rebuild myself. I guess these are the days where you question, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? And wondering if I have any business being in the market at all. Like, this looks bad. If I just look at this, I should not be trading. And I can't afford to blow up my account. So I'm really, but I'm committed to doing this, and I'm committed to continual improvement. Yesterday's loss was so stupid. It was that I hit buy instead of ask. I mean, this was such an unnecessary loss. This one today, again, avoidable. And I'm realizing that honestly, trading is just, for me, it's just like, you can see the mistakes are costing me money. It's just about reducing the number of mistakes at this point. So, okay, so let's see. I don't think the setups were the problem. Like I said, the first one, it was, should I even be trading the first 5 minutes of the market open? I'd really like some feedback on that. And the second one was, I didn't look at the exit indicator, and that was my whole goal for the week, is to work on exit indicators. I'm going to be honest, like, in a way, I'm really I mean, I'm really upset, obviously. I'm like extremely upset. But at least I understand what I did wrong. And this is kind of how I felt yesterday about it. There was a point in my trading last year where I was making mistakes and I had no idea why I was red. Like, I just didn't understand why I was red. And if you don't understand what you're doing wrong, you can't fix it. These aren't the biggest mistakes I've made. It's not my biggest red day, to be honest. I had bigger red days. So I think, the big takeaway that I'm taking is from this is that the most important thing is that I understand what I did wrong and I fix my mistakes. Yeah. Also, MRAM, like if I look at the actual trade, MRAM, the price was very close to my limit of $20 a share. So, like, of course, with higher price stocks, the losses are going to be higher, and the wins are going to be higher, you know, because of the price action, but the losses are going to be higher too. So I think because of that, starting tomorrow, my rule, I'm going to put some, as Ross Cameron says, guardrails on my account. So the first thing is I'm going to be reducing my share size to 100 shares. And the second thing is I'm going to be reducing the price of the stocks that I trade to under $10. Okay. And yep, those are my two limitations that I'm putting on myself until I get my feet back under me and I, you know, get some consistency back and make sure that, you know, I'm stringing those green days together again, and getting, you know, yeah, getting those green days strung back together. This month has just been rough. Like, this might be the most amount of red days I've had in a month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that is, I had a month when I first started trading that I had 8 red days. This is a lot for me, like a lot, and big losses. So I need to get that consistency back. And I'm going to do that by being really strict about my rules and being really strict about the price and the share size. And that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to work my way back, and let's see if I can make back what I lost this month. This month, I'm in the hole $1,400. That really, really hurts. Like a lot. I'm in the hole $1,400. That's brutal. All right. So going forward, tomorrow I will be trading live again with these guardrails in place, and I will be posting on Substack tomorrow about my goal. So hopefully I will have 1 or 2 trades tomorrow so I can work on my exit indicators. But you can see how important not ignoring those exit signals are. Look at what it cost me. Yeah, they're not suggestions. If you know, I mean, all week price hesitation saved my butt, and today I ignored it, and you can see what it cost me. It wiped out, you know, yeah, it just killing my whole thing. So all right, so that's the thing, cutting my share size, reducing the dollar size, and we'll start again tomorrow. Okay. Just as a side note, I have had days that, I mean, times that are worse, and I've even reduced my share size down to $10 if that's what it takes. And I did get my consistency back. So I do believe this is going to work out in the long run. Okay. So come back tomorrow and trade smart.